Imagine, if you can, a world where beauty and wildness blend in the depths of the ocean, where mythical creatures cast their spells upon the hearts of brave sailors. Welcome to the realm of mermaids, where fantasy intertwines with reality and enchantment dances beneath the waves. Since time immemorial, mermaids have been the most dazzling stars of the sea of human imagination. They emerge from ancient stories of Greek mythology, shrouded in mystery and seduction, evoking a mixture of admiration and fear in equal measure. With their dazzling forms and hypnotic songs, mermaids have mesmerized generations of sailors, poets, and artists, nurturing dreams and legends that echo in the tides of history. But what are these mystical creatures? According to Greek mythology, mermaids are described as sea creatures who inhabited the rocks around the island of Anthea, or, according to some versions, near the coast of Sicily. Their origins date back to the earliest days of Greek mythology, and they are often associated with the Muses, the inspiring goddesses of the arts and sciences. Mermaids are the daughters of Phorcys, the sea god, and Ceto, one of the primordial creatures personifying the sea and its dangers. They are also often depicted as sisters to other sea creatures, such as the Gorgons, Medusa, and the sea monsters, Scylla and Charybdis. In Homer's epic, the Odyssey, mermaids are described as beautiful women with the bodies of birds or fish who enchanted sailors with their irresistible song. Their music was so seductive that sailors were unable to resist and ended up steering their ships onto the rocks, where they met their demise. The story of Odysseus, one of the heroes of the book called The Odyssey, is very famous because of the mermaids. When Odysseus and his crew approached the mermaids, he ordered his sailors to put wax in their ears so they wouldn't hear the seductive song of the mermaids, but he himself wanted to listen. Odysseus was tied to the mast of the ship to resist the mermaids' song and managed to safely pass by the rocks where they lived. This is one of the most well-known stories about mermaids in Greek mythology. They represent the blend of something beautiful and dangerous, something that attracts and at the same time can be destructive. Mermaids in modern times. Currently, mermaids continue to be a source of inspiration for various forms of art, entertainment, and pop culture. Here are some of the most famous and influential mermaids today. Ariel from The Little Mermaid. Created by Disney and based on the tale by Hans Christian Andersen, Ariel is one of the most iconic mermaids in contemporary culture. She is the protagonist of the animated film The Little Mermaid, 1989, and other adaptations. The movie tells the story of Ariel, a curious and dreamy mermaid who lives at the bottom of the ocean with her father, King Triton, and her sisters. Despite her father's warnings about the dangers of the surface, Ariel is fascinated by the human world and collects human objects she finds in the sea. One day, during a storm, Ariel saves Prince Eric from a shipwreck and falls in love with him. Determined to become human and join his world, Ariel makes a deal with the sea witch, Ursula. In exchange for her vocal cords, Ursula transforms Ariel into a human for 3 days, with the condition that she must kiss the prince and make him fall in love with her forever. If she fails, Ariel will belong to Ursula forever. Ariel washes ashore and is found by Prince Eric, but she is unable to speak to explain who she is. Meanwhile, Ursula, disguised as a human named Vanessa, tries to seduce Prince Eric to ensure her own revenge against Triton. With the help of her friends, the crab Sebastian and the fish Flounder, Ariel tries to win back Prince Eric's love before it's too late. In the thrilling climax, Ursula is defeated, Ariel regains her voice, and Prince Eric realizes that she is the mermaid who saved him. In the end, Triton realizes how happy his daughter is with Eric and decides to permanently transform her into a human so they can be together. Ariel and Eric get married and live happily ever after. Mera from Aquaman. Mera is a fictional character from DC Comics, known for being a powerful Atlantean warrior and an ally of Aquaman. She hails from the underwater kingdom of Zeeble and is a princess there, although she is also often associated with Atlantis. Mera is recognized for her ability to control water, manipulating it to form powerful attacks or create defensive barriers. In the comics, Mera is often portrayed as a brave and determined figure, willing to do whatever it takes to protect her people and defend the oceans. Her story is intertwined with that of Aquaman, with whom she shares a strong emotional bond and eventually marries, becoming the Queen of Atlantis. In addition to her aquatic abilities, Mera is a skilled strategist and formidable fighter, capable of facing threats both in and out of the water. Her loyalty to Aquaman and her commitment to justice make her a respected character within the DC universe. Starbucks. The Starbucks logo, one of the world's largest coffee shop chains, features a figure known as the Starbucks Mermaid. Inspired by the mermaids of Greek mythology, this image of a mermaid with two tails holding a circle is globally recognized as the brand's symbol. Rin from Siren. Rin is a fictional character from the television series Siren, which revolves around the existence of mermaids in a coastal town. She is one of the central characters in the show and is portrayed as a mermaid who comes ashore to the town of Bristol Cove. Rin is depicted as a complex character with a mysterious past and a deep connection to the ocean. Initially portrayed as a fierce and territorial creature, she gradually evolves throughout the series, showing a more compassionate and empathetic side as she forms bonds with some of the human characters. As the story progresses, Rin becomes more integrated into human society while still grappling with her mermaid instincts and the conflicts they bring. She faces numerous challenges, including navigating relationships with humans, protecting her fellow mermaids, and uncovering the secrets of her own origin. Rin's character development explores themes of identity, belonging, and the complexities of coexistence between different species. Her journey is a central aspect of the narrative in Siren, offering viewers a compelling portrayal of a mermaid navigating the human world. In the movie Pirates of the Caribbean, there is a very cool story about mermaids. Captain Jack Sparrow and his crew were after the Fountain of Youth, but encountered a huge challenge: the mermaids. These mystical, beautiful, and dangerous creatures lived near the fountain and attacked any ship that came near. With their charming appearance and hypnotic songs, they lured sailors to capture them. When Jack Sparrow's ship crossed paths with the mermaids, the crew found themselves in a fight for their lives. The mermaids attacked fiercely, using their strong tails and irresistible songs. The pirates fought bravely, using all the weapons they had to protect themselves. During the battle, Jack Sparrow and his friends realized they were not only fighting wild creatures, but also guardians of an ancient and powerful secret. The mermaids were both protectors and killers, making everything even more complicated. Despite the dangers, Jack Sparrow and his crew continued their journey with courage and intelligence, facing the challenges of the sea and the creatures that lived in it. In the end, they managed to achieve their goal, but not without paying a high price for their determination. So the mermaids in the world of Pirates of the Caribbean are more than just sea hazards. They represent mystery, magic, beauty, and danger, all together in one thing. And as long as people continue to sail the seas and tell stories about the Fountain of Youth, mermaids will continue to be guardians of the ocean's deepest and most dangerous secrets. Conclusion. In this tapestry of maritime legends, mermaids emerge as enigmatic figures, carrying with them a fascinating duality that transcends the boundaries of human understanding. In some narratives, they are portrayed as beings of unparalleled beauty and grace, whose melodious songs enchant the hearts of sailors, guiding them to a destination of wonders and discoveries. In these tales, mermaids are seen as guardians of the seas, endowed with ancestral wisdom and benevolence that guide lost travelers back to the path of safety. However, like shadows dancing in the dark depths of the ocean, other stories paint a darker picture of mermaids. They are described as creatures thirsty for blood and revenge, whose enchanting songs are actually deadly traps, destined to lure the unwary to a tragic fate. In these legends, mermaids are feared as relentless predators of the seas, hunting those who venture too far from solid ground with a ferocity that defies human understanding. This intrinsic duality of mermaids serves as a mirror of the complexity of humanity itself. They personify the intersection between good and evil, beauty and monstrosity, reflecting the contradictions and challenges that permeate human existence. Just like mermaids, We navigate the turbulent seas of life, constantly confronted with choices that shape our destiny and reveal our true nature. Mermaids are fascinating mythological creatures that have played important roles in culture throughout history, continuing to captivate the imagination of people to this day. So guys, I hope you enjoyed the video and learned a lot about mermaids. If you liked the content, don't forget to leave your like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next video. See you soon.